Hi everybody, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again we are back with the new video. So in this video we are going to discuss about the IELTS speaking module. Basically I have uploaded one video related to IELTS speaking module, how the module is assessed and what are the things which you should consider before doing your speaking test. But today specifically we are going to talk about the strategies, the methods in order to solve your topic in part 2. So basically this video is going to be related with the part 2, which is cue card. So in part 2 the examiner will give you a cue card. This topic will be a cue card and you will be given a pen and paper to prepare this cue card. So let us talk about one topic. For example, the topic is talk about an event that you celebrated. So basically this topic is about an event that you celebrated. Okay, so now we will be given 1 minute to prepare this topic, and in 1 minute do not spend your time in reading the 4 bullet points, because you know there is only 1 minute and your 25% time will be engaged in reading and finding out what to talk about these two topics. So this is a complete wastage of time. So let me suggest you one thing. Just first of all, in the very first step, define the cue card. Define the topic given in the cue card for at least 10 to 15 seconds. So when you start the cue card, when the examiner says that will you start speaking now please, you have 1 to 2 minutes to talk about this topic. Okay, so 1 to 2 minutes we have in our real examination. So first of all we will define the topic for 10 to 15 seconds. For example, this is talk about an event that you celebrated. So we have to define the cue card. You can say that, well, events are very important in every person's life, and in our passage of life we celebrate many events. If I talk about my country, in India, many festivals are celebrated, such as Diwali, Holi and New Year, so things like that. There are some events which are personal, such as wedding functions and things like that. But today I would like to talk about one topic in particular, one event in particular which I celebrated. So you have defined the topic for 10 to 15 seconds. So now you will do one thing after defining the topic. Now second step, let me tell you. So first of all we will define the topic, then we will move on to make a story, make or develop a story. So don't look at the 4 bullet points, just develop a story. For example, you can mention about various things. When you prepare in that 1 minute, you can write such as festival is Diwali, date, year, location, family, friends, okay, crackers, sweets, dance, movie. So you can write these kind of things, right? So we will start with the date, location, family, friends, crackers, sweets, dance, movie. So don't write the full sentences when you are preparing for this 1 minute. Okay, so now we will start our topic like that by looking at these things. You know, I have written these things hardly in 10 seconds or 15 seconds only. Okay, 10 to 15 seconds. So date, year. Here I'd like to talk about one particular event that we celebrated, and that event was Diwali. So now you have talked about Diwali. Date and year. This event was celebrated last year in the month of November. You know, Diwali usually falls in the month of October or November here in India, and it is celebrated on a huge basis because there are many people in India. I think there is nobody who doesn't celebrate this festival. So this particular occasion is very important for people. Now you can talk about location. I celebrated Diwali with my family and friends when we went to the Golden Temple Amritsar last year. Actually, on the occasion of Diwali, there is a place named Amritsar which is very famous for this particular festival. So I went there with my family and friends. So you can talk about your family and friends. Then crackers and sweets, you can talk about anything, dance, movie, you can talk about anything. Such as, then we paid obeisance at the famous place named as Golden Temple Amritsar. So you can talk about something like Golden Temple Amritsar. Then you can talk about, and after that we went to a restaurant and then we had our dinner, and after that my sister suggested to watch a movie which was recently released on few days ago before Diwali. So we went to a cinema hall in order to watch a movie. So you can define about the movie as well in this topic. So now this is enough for 2 minutes, but let us say you run out of time or you don't have any idea to talk about this topic. So what you can do is you can talk about the importance of events. Importance of events, why these events are celebrated, and what is the need of celebrating these events, why should we celebrate events. We can socialize with others, we can have celebrations. Okay, just because of events we can socialize with other people, we can have celebrations as well, or we can hang out for a day or things like that. So you can talk about the importance of events. Okay, so now let me tell you very important thing related to the cue cards is that when the examiner gives you the topic, they never look at 4 bullet points. They ignore the 4 bullet points. So you also have to do that, because there is no score of task achievement in IELTS speaking, right? And I am giving this information based on the 4 marking criteria used in the speaking, which is fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. Okay, so we will discuss these things later in any video. We will focus on this pronunciation, which is very important and often overlooked by the institutes. So there is nothing like task achievement. So you can talk about anything which comes in your mind while you are talking, because you know we cannot stop, we cannot do anything when we are asked by the examiner to talk about for 2 minutes, right? So you can prepare the cue card like this, and you can make a story. First of all, first step is define the cue card, define the topic for 10 to 15 seconds. After that you can make a story. Okay, first is define, second is a story, anything. You can also go off the topic for some for some reasons, such as if you do not have anything to say on the topic for 30 seconds, you have spoke for 30 seconds, you have spoken for 30 seconds and now you don't have enough time, so you can talk about anything which comes in your mind. Okay, and third is you can talk about the importance. By following this particular strategy, you will no longer need to cram the cue card. Okay, you will have sufficient amount of ideas in your cue card, and with the help of this strategy I have achieved a band 8 in IELTS speaking. And as you can see that my speaking is very simple, but I am using certain features of English language which comes under pronunciation, and pronunciation will be discussed with you guys later because it contains word stress, rhythm and intonation. So these are the three features of pronunciation. We will discuss these features later, and I will tell you that how you can improve these three things in order to increase your score in pronunciation. Okay, so this is it for today's video, and do share this video with your friends who are already preparing for their IELTS exam, or they also have the problem that they run out of ideas in the cue card. So you can suggest them and subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you so much.